Hi, how's it going? I hope I titled my stream properly. Let's find out. This button, and it is Coffee with Hitzel. Cool. Alright, I'm pretty tired today. I'm gonna relax, I'm just gonna play some Turf War. I got me some nice and powerful iced coffee on this nice and hot summer day. And it's actually pretty good. I might start doing that more often, actually. I got this, not that much of it, this really good coffee. I forget what it's called, but it's good. And it makes a pretty decent iced coffee, so I might do that some more often. Black Belly and Port, two really good maps, and I don't think it's changing anytime soon because I think it changed at 12. So for the duration of this, episode, I should have some pretty good Turf War maps to just chill and play. So I'm gonna play a little bit of Vanilla Heavy because that's what's here. It's good on Port. I like it on Black Belly. Lock in my chair. It's gonna break anyway. Let's go. So yeah, I am not going to post it this time, but in the near future I'm going to post a poll for sub emotes for Twitch because I, as an affiliate, how's the camera not doing a good job? I, as an affiliate, now have a sub button. So that means that you guys can sub to me. The emotes won't come out for a little bit. But I would like to make a poll, ask you guys what you think about what sub-emotes I should use. I have some ideas. So what I'm going to be doing, definitely, is the $25 emote, I'm going to be doing my own thing. I'm not going to be making a poll, I'm not going to be taking any opinions, because, let's be real, the only person who's going to be using the $25 option is me. And if someone really wants to get the $25 option, it's going to be to support me and not for the emote. Oh boy. Sorry, got intense. If anyone gets a $25 emote, they're going to be doing it to support me and not for the emote itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a very, very, very disturbing creature emote that's like laughing, and like I can use it to kind of portray emotion, but it kind of disturbs people, because I really like how disturbed people get when I post like Rip Cry and stuff like that. So if I can make my own emote that does that, except more disturbing and more funny, I'll do it. I have a kind of a proof of concept where I took a picture of a donkey that was like opening its mouth, like, because you know how like donkey and horse lips are so big. This donkey is like kind of like neighing or something, and it's showing its teeth and its gums, and I just took like the inner part of the mouth and made that the entire thing's head, and then I'm like superimposing eyes on it, and it looks like like this crazy face that looks so creepy, and it's laughing and it's kind of funny, but at the same time it's absolutely disturbing. So like I should be able to tag that on the end of jokes and get some reactions out of people because I'm an immature asshole. Ooh boy. And that's what's going to go for the $25 emote. That's going to be it. Hello to whoever said hello underneath the bit thing. Can I get rid of that and not make it disappear forever? Because, oh boy. That person's going to die. This person's got a vanilla range blast, so we have the same kit. Hearing Zuka might not be mine. Gonna run up and be risky anyway. There's a person there, yep. Oh boy, not good. Hello, asshole. Ooh, that's perfect timing for him. Don't worry about it disappearing. Oh, so it doesn't, so I can dismiss this and not have it. Because, like, I like having it there. I just don't like it covering up the first couple words people say. But yeah, either way, sorry about all that. So yeah, the $25 emote, I'm gonna make a crazy face. That's what's gonna happen. But I would like to get. How the fuck did we win? Whatever. I'd like to get people's opinions who like actually might sub what they want, because for the $5 and $10 emotes, like I know I can only get one $5 emote and it kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm doing turf war because I'm just feeling tired this morning. I don't feel like doing ranked. Ranked can be a little stressful. But yeah, so I want to do the $5 and $25 emotes to be things that people can actually use all the time, all throughout Twitch. I don't want to like make it. I don't want to. I don't want emotes that it does pop up again. I think. Oh, I thought that's what you told me, but I'm pretty sure I closed it by accident once and it came up again. Let's see. Oh. Thank you. Is it popping up again? No, but let's refresh it. Let's do science. Let's do some science here. Yeah, it pops back up. So there's that. So I can dismiss it when the chat starts, and I can bring it back up later. But yeah, I want the other emotes to be things that you guys are actually going to use. So it's important for me to kind of gauge the people who are actually going to be using it, what they want it to be. Now my initial plan was to make the really creepy emote for myself. Oops, lower this down. I just gotta actually, let me just tilt the TV. There we go. That's much better. So my plan was to make a GG Winky face. The GG Winky face that's in Better Twitch TV, so I think it's GG Wink. GG Wink. This emote will be the $5 emote. For the $10 emote, I want to make an emote that's just in big bold letters the word bad on some kind of like subtle, not making it hard to read background, like maybe it looks like sort of like a Splatoon splat or like an explosion or a pop or something like that. And those will be the $5 and $10 emotes, or something along those lines, because that would be. I think that the GG Winky Face emote is kind of, and that bad emote are both things that you can use all throughout Discord, and that they would be of use to everyone. Because I don't want to make anything that's like just related to me, and people are going to use in my chat. Like I know that like some people think that it's best to do like a kind of like culture for yourself in your Twitch emotes, but the thing is, if you only get one, I want it to be something that people get value from. Now, if I become partnered, that's when I'll start adding more emotes that more relate to me and aren't just like Discord-wide emotes. But I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that that's good. Now, thinking about it more, maybe like bad is more spammable, and GG Winky Face is like good for like if you beat a streamer, you just message him or something. I don't know. How many people were AFK on my team? At least one. You know, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and leave this lobby. Excuse me, don't knock anything over. Bam. There we go. But yeah, so I just don't know what people would want. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a list. I started like a poll, but I need to come up with graphics for everything. So hopefully the next time I stream or sometime in the near future, I'll be able to have a Google like poll, pretty much saying like, hey, here are the ideas that I have for emotes. Here are some examples. Choose two, and then also have like a field, like if you have your own idea, put it here. Oh, I just left that lobby because I had a bunch of people go AFK and it was like a 4v2, so I didn't want to do that. So I just backed out. And you know what? I kind of want to play Splatter Shot. Let's play Splatter Shot. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, and I'll have like the poll, you know, choose two. I'll kind of look at the results and see like, oh, okay, well, you know, people are choosing these two the most. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do something like, oh, well, whatever gets first will be the $5 emote, whatever gets second will be the $10 emote. Yeah, I just unplugged my Ethernet adapter. But something at least it'll help me make the decision, right? And my goal is to for you guys to vote for stuff that you think you're going to use Discord wide, and hopefully it makes it easier for me to figure out what emotes to use, because I want to get them up there sooner rather than later. Like I said, the disturbing face thing is definitely going to be the $25 one. I'm not going to change that. Now, something that we could do is, if enough people like the disturbing face thing, I'll also make an option where... Oh, that guy lived. Oh man, that guy got behind me. So it might be that everybody likes a disturbing face, and I could just make 3 disturbing faces my sub emotes, which I'm totally fucking fine with, because that's so hilarious. Like, it doesn't quite match my stream, but at the same time, if it's really funny and people like it, I mean, my personality is pretty wacky, and I love having the disturbing, like, rip cry. You know, like, you guys know that, like, rip cry and stuff like that on Twitch is, like, what I'm known for. So, who knows, maybe... Thank you. Maybe it'll just work out, and I'll have my Twitch will just have really disturbing, crazy, mutated, photoshopped animal faces that look funny. And I'm totally fine with that. But I really want to gauge what everybody wants, because if nobody wants that stuff, I'm just gonna leave the 5. I might do the... Honestly, I might just do the 10 and the 25. Be that for now. I don't know if I can change them later. That's also something that I want to look into. That guy is not very... Damn it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make that poll. What I'll do for a couple of episodes of Coffee is I'll just provide that link in the YouTube description, and I'll post it in chat as I play live, and I'll just try to get some feedback from as many of you guys as possible. Not good at lobby sniping. It's hard to lobby snipe in Turf War because there's a bunch of metrics stopping you from being able to know if you're the same skill level as the person you're trying to snipe. It's much easier to lobby snipe in high-level ranked because there's not as many people. Now in Splatoon 2, it'll be easy to lobby snipe if you're in the same region as the person you're trying to snipe. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I thought I was about to kill him. Does he have defense on? He has 1 sub of defense on. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's a lot easier to lobby snipe in ranked. Aw, damn. A little bit of coffee. So yeah, that's generally the plan. I want to make sure that at least a $5 emote is something you guys can use all Discord wide. I'm kind of interested actually now in that's like the most obvious Smurf ever. I'm actually kind of interested now in the idea of... Oh wait, I wanted to stay in that lobby. Oh well. The idea of just having all the disturbing like animal Photoshop faces be my Twitch emotes, because those are pretty fire. Those are like, I'm sorry, like, even as much as people are like, oh, that's disgusting, I can't believe you, when I post like the baby and they hate it, like, if you have that, you're gonna spam it because people are gonna freak out when you do it. It's fun, trust me. So that's the thing I might do as well. So I just wanna get some hey, what's going on, Midnight? I just want to get some feedback about the emotes. I'm kind of repeating myself at this point, so I'll stop. But I want to get some feedback about the emotes, about what you guys think you would like Discord wide, if you'd like the crazy, disturbing Photoshop faces. And Midnight, to just catch you up real quick, I'm gonna make a poll for what kind of emotes people would want for my sub emotes, and it's an iced coffee. I made myself an iced coffee. Ooh. But yeah, what Twitch sub emotes people would want from me, like what they'd use, because I want stuff to be useful with Discord wide. If we should try to do like the GG Winky face, or like some other like things like bad, like a big bold word bad or something like that, or if people would rather hate brushes. If people would rather me do the crazy, creepy Photoshop faces like Dragonito has. Yeah, like the $25 one is going to be the creepy face no matter what. Like, no matter what. That's what I'm doing. I've decided it because the person who's, I'm going to be using that way more than anybody else. Like, people might, if people are going to sub to me to support me, well, first off, they should probably donate instead because I actually get money that way. Well, I get money both ways, but if you're going to be spending a lot of money on me, you might as well spend it on me and not Twitch. And also because I'm going to be using that all the time. Like, oh boy, I'd rather have control of that. Do I have another guy who's AFK? No. It would be unfortunate if that was the case. Ooh. The sniper's just fucking everybody up. And I have two 89s in the Luna. That's why there's no pressure. Okay. Hey, Morgan, how are you? I don't know where that person went. There you go. Yay, Morgan, you're on top. Winky face. Meanwhile, Douglas, like, donated twice. But yeah, that's, probably actually a level 11. Yeah, the sub stuff's pretty fun. I'm just really looking forward to getting back to, we're getting to move into my own place. That guy's name is Sorry Team. Getting to move back into my own place, being able to stream more often, Splatoon 2 coming out, like, I don't know, everything's just gonna kind of come together. And now that I actually, like, have a sub button, it's like, hopefully I can get some money trickling in from that, enough to kind of like support like some more like my gaming expenses. Like if I want to get like a new game or if I want to get like some random equipment and stuff to make my setup better, I can just do that kind of stuff. Like for example, I just purchased like some grounds and stuff for my audio equipment. It's like they were like $8 each. I got 3 of them. That is totally like the kind of expenses that like the stream can cover. It's like, oh, well, now if my mic is starting to do that static thing again, I can just put in one of these grounds and I have backups. And when I do other stuff at like LAN tournaments, I can bring it to LANs. Like you guys sub to me and then I buy some piece of equipment that like gets used at LANs. Like that kind of stuff is good. I didn't think that through very well. I'm gonna go intercept this brush. You know, Splashdown's gonna be similar to doing that, punishing people with Splashdown in that way. That'll be pretty fun in Splat. I'm still a little bit sad that Splattershot won't be able to get 2 shots anymore if I have perfect aim, but I think it won't be that bad. Alright, so now this lobby is terrible. Is the Sorry Team guy on my team? No. Why would you go into turf war and sandbag with a name called Sorry Team? That seems excessive. I might leave this lobby if this is how it's going to be. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this one. Make it more even. Oh my gosh! My audio cord got stuck. Don't knock over the coffee. There we go. There we go. What about Splatter? Oh, well, there's no more damage. Hey, thanks, Ross. Yeah, there's no damage, so if you get a direct burst bomb, it still takes 2 bullets to kill the guy, so it's not really that good. Like, I guess if you run a lot of sub-saver, it's easier to just, like, throw 2 burst bombs before an engagement and get a one-shot kill, but it's just not the same. Speaking of such, I know I've been telling people don't run Splatoon 2 builds, but this is actually kind of fun, which is why I'm looking forward to the dualies. So we're going to run sub-saver, run speed, and swing speed. There it is. And yeah, this is a pretty fun build, so it's just movement speed and sub-saver. This is 2 bullets to kill after a burst bomb. So this is kind of, it's a little bit similar to how dualies are going to play. I think that dualies are going to definitely benefit off of having some sub-saver, maybe a little bit of bomb range, and then movement speed. So I think that there's going to be 2 ways to build. One of the ways to build dualies is just throw a pure sub-saver on, and just a little bit of bomb range, so you can easily outrange like 10 attacks and deal with like pros and stuff like that. And then you run like some movement speed and stuff. Like my style, my burst bomb support style is kind of dead, but I think that a pure bomb range, a pure sub-saver, and a pure ink recovery won't be bad, because you can throw more bombs over time instead of better bombs over time. It's just it just really sucks that a direct burst bomb and an indirect burst bomb aren't going to kill anymore, and people can run sub defense to stop you from doing damage, but you can't do anything to counteract it. What I really hope ends up happening is that if people wear sub defense up and you wear sub power up, it lessens the effect of the sub defense up. Like, it's not like damage and defense where the damage and defense are like directly, like, it's like you do more damage and then they do more defense, and like the number ends up coming out to whatever's there left over. It's more along the lines of like, if I'm wearing some sub power up and you wear some sub defense up, your ability will be lessened, even if that lessening of the ability doesn't directly apply to what the sub power up does. For example, sub power up on Toxic Mist is bomb range, but if someone's wearing sub defense up and you wear bomb range, you're not going to be able to do anything about it. They're still going to be able to ignore your Toxic Mist. But if I wear some some sub power up, and that was to lessen the effect of that, then that would be fine. That would be great, actually. So I don't know, that kind of stuff. Ooh, man. Like, that guy might have maybe died. Well, and actually, no, he had a sub of defense up, ironically. So no one in my team's actually left the base yet. Dang, I was gonna say I can help this teammate with Ingzuka, but no, I just run. Yeah, I think that the dualies will be a good, pretty much, I think that the weapons that have the lower damage per shot weapons will actually be pretty good with the burst bombs because they get more benefit out of landing a burst bomb than splatter shot does. Like if splatter shot lands a burst bomb, you take 40% of your ink tank, and you still only did the damage of 1 bullet. With these kind of weapons, you do the damage of 2 bullets, so it's like it helps the gun make up for its lack of range, etc. Thank you for the host, by the way. So I think that that makes weapons like dualies good for burst bomb support. Also, for burst bomb support, the dualies are pretty good because they actually have a support special. Whereas the splatter shot has splashdown now, which changes what it's good at. Now, dualies won't quite be as good in combat as this, as far as the gun is concerned, because come on now. Because it's going to be less accurate than this gun. Well, the gun will be accurate, but the bullets are both coming out of 2 different places, so like... yeah. So, like, you have 2 different guns, so people at max range, you can miss some of your bullets, but still, I think that it will, I think that it'll be a good way of dealing with the changes. If L3 gets burst bombs, that'll definitely be a weapon to use, with a little bit of bomb range and some sub-saver. When you get more kills than your whole team combined. Let's actually try this kit with L3 and see how it feels. But yeah, I'm probably going to like the L3 no matter what, because it's probably going to get Burst Bomb or Toxic Mist. I really hope it gets Toxic Mist. Like, I really hope it gets Toxic Mist and Splashdown. In Splatoon 1, the Vanilla Blaster and the L3 got the same kit. I would love it if L3 gets the same kit as Vanilla Blaster again, because Toxic Mist Splashdown is pretty much exactly what I want. It would let me support, paint, play a mid-range, poison people kind of style normally, and then when I get special, I can go in and be really aggressive, because the one weakness that L3 has is that a lot of times when you get partial damage, you have a real if you miss a burst or two, or you get too much partial damage, you have a really hard time finishing your kill. With Splashdown, you can run up, get the damage from one burst on somebody, and just click Splashdown, and you get the kill. So it'll be really... Oh, this is not Splash anymore. So it'll be really good for that kind of playstyle that I have with Zimmy. Of course, the Splashdown's not the bubble, but it'll still let you go for aggressive plays and for like a transition between aggression and support based on your meter. Like I play, like you play Zimmy, so that's kind of fun. Like, this thing paints disproportionately well for its range. And these SMGs that paint disproportionately well are what I'm really into. Oh boy. Right, a good sniper would have caught me for being stuck on that truck. And sprinklers are also really good in Splat 2. Oh my god, I missed that guy. Didn't miss that guy. That was a weird, laggy seeming... Oh no! Laggy seeming Kraken where, like, I think I just got him on his screen or something like that. The hit detection in this game is weird, man. It really is. Also, a lesson I learned about Turf War and the E3 games that we played is that paint your fucking base at the beginning of the game. Paint every nook and cranny of your base. Because we lost a match that we should have won because we didn't... We figured that we were going to be able to paint our base later, kind of thing. You know what, I really hope that L3 just gets... The L3-D gets Burst Bombs again, and the vanilla L3 gets Toxic Mist again, or vice versa. And I can just be an L3 main. Because I love this gun. It's not gear dependent compared to Zimmy. or compared to Mini. Like if Mini gets Toxic Mist and stuff, you have to run speed on it. So my builds are going to be way more limited. Oh, that sucks. That was good shit. I doubt there's going to be an unranked version of ranked modes. I mean, like, there kind of is in the fact that if you go and play solo queue, you don't have that league match thing going on, which is all people are going to care about now. I seriously doubt that, because especially now that, like, they have the league matches and the more that you split up matchmaking, the worse it behaves. So, like, I know that, like, League and Ranked aren't the same thing anymore, but I think that you definitely want to try to keep your players playing the same thing. Sub Power Up, we did not get to test what it does. I don't know if anyone was able to actually test that out. But, again, I keep getting more kills than the rest of my team combined. Yeah, unranked and ranked mode just splits up matchmaking. We already do that enough with 4v4, with 4s, 2s, and turf war. I think it should stay the way it is. That being said, it would be cool if it doesn't show people what your solo queue rank is anymore, because the league match is what matters. But I know that's not what people want, because people are too emotionally invested in the solo queue, and they're not going to want it to change. Although one thing to keep in mind, though, is now that there's a different rank for each mode, you can have a mode where you like kind of play and don't care, and then you can have modes where you do care. So it's like, oh, if your rank is high in like tower control, just don't play when you're not doing too well. You know, play like Rainmaker and play casually. It's like, it's whatever. The fact that leagues are where the action is now, though, is going to take a big stress off your shoulders when it comes to like, oh man, S+. Especially if you have high ranks and everything and you lose S+ in one rank, then it's like, who cares? And then, of course, like, for like the players that... Oh god, I'm going to have to... Is it the Aerospray on my team? Yes. Alright, so I'm going to have to play really aggressive. Does the Aerospray have any quick QR? I can't tell. I think he's got some sub-saver. Oh, damn, my Kraken ran out the wrong time there. Yeah, rank anxiety does make solo queue hard, especially since solo queue is like so dumb, and it constantly sets you up for, like, it constantly just sets up one team for failure. It's just like, it's not high level at all. Like, there's nothing about it that makes it so the people that do the best at it. Well, alright, the people that do the best at it should deserve rank, but I guess there's nothing about it that makes the gradient of skill deserve where they belong. Like, if anything, it's just the people at the very, very top and the people at the very, very bottom are where they belong, but everyone else is just misplaced. Oh my god, that was crazy. I'm gonna go for this risky jump, because if I just wait every single time... Oh, fuck. There was a person there. I thought I could block him off. I'm just going to wait every single time. We're never going to get any map control because these snipers are going to be doing the wrong thing. Not the wrong thing, they just can't do anything because they're snipers. And our Aerospray is just doing the exact same thing every time, and it's not working. Oh boy. Oh, come on now. I gotta make it to their side. Our Aerospray is actually doing something right now over on the right, so if I do this... And this is a 0 damage L3 build, by the way. I think L3 deals with not having damage in the game better than any other burst bomb weapon, because even if they're running all defense and bomb sniffer and stuff, you can still two-shot with a burst bomb and a burst. And since there's only going to be sub-defense and not gun defense, that means that sub-defense is going to be half as effective against the L3. So I think we're in pretty good shape as far as sub-defense, etc. goes. I'm going to go back to the center of the map because I have no idea who's getting through. No one. Feels good to beat a brush, because brushes are assholes, all of them. Waiting for 2 to start. Playing again regularly. Yeah, we're gonna have the earlier that you start playing, the better. Having that derust period is gonna be great. The game comes out on, I think, on a Friday. It comes out on a Friday, right? So I don't have work that day. Oh, they had a DC at the end, but I killed that guy. I killed the T-Tech at like towards the end, so we were winning before that. I think, I don't know. I don't really care what it's there for. But yeah, no, having the derust period will be nice. I mean, the way it is, the way it works, honestly, is that for pretty much every situation, for any game, the earlier you start playing, the better. Like every day that you're late, you make it harder on yourself. I am gonna probably do physical and digital, and that sounds weird, but I want to be able to have. I want to be able to have the case. I want to be able to do lands and stuff. Like, if I show up to like a LAN and someone's like, "Oh, I have my Switch, but I don't have Splatoon," I can just be like, "Here." So it's hard to make that decision, honestly. But I also want to have digital because it's probably going to load faster, and I just want to have it on my Switch at all times. But I also want to have physical, and I already have it paid off physical, so I might just get it digital as well. That sounds kind of frivolous, but I don't know. Like I want to get it right away. Then again, I'm not going to be up that early. I don't know. All right, so Wub King, the salmon run thing, we're working on a solution. There's a program that we have. Well, there's a bunch of programs that are out there that let you play System Link /LAN over the internet. It's called LAN tunneling. And what we have found at least one program that works with gaming consoles, and it should work with any gaming console. So depending on how Nintendo has written the netcode for the game, we should be able to get it working for Splatoon 2. Now, Nintendo can write some code to make it so if that you can only play LAN when the ping isn't bad. So in theory, they could be like, "No, you're playing Salmon Run when you shouldn't," and like patch the game to like sabotage what everybody's doing. But Nintendo doesn't really like develop games that netcode that well, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's not going to be a problem. But we're going to look into it, and at launch we're going to kind of spread that around, at least to an extent. I don't know how public we should make it, because like we could prompt Nintendo to patch the game to stop us. But I have a feeling that they don't know or don't care or whatever, because they do allow us to play LAN anyway. And I'm assuming that when you play on online, there's some benefits that you get, like Splatfest kind of style rewards that only show up. When you play the official events. So it's not like we're going to be farming resources that can't be obtained normally. I mean, if they do that, then that's just crazy by them. Where's this sniper at? That guy took 2 burst bombs and 3 bullets and didn't die. I think that was lag. I think that was latency giving me false hit markers on my burst bombs. Oh, fuck. Okay. Was that a custom range? I think that's a custom range blaster. Yeah, that's a custom range blaster. I couldn't tell what kind of blaster it was at first. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't talk that much that game. Sorry. I was thinking about how I really learned my lesson in the E3 games that we played that you need to completely paint your base in Turf War. I talked about it before, but like I was just thinking like man, like cuz I wanted to like get more like combat in and like actual active play in and stuff and like the actual competitive matches that we played instead of just like dunking on noobs. So I didn't like paint the base as much and I was like we got to paint the base when we respawn, but like we weren't really like it wasn't like a team that was really that experienced with each other, and Pango was playing blasters, so like you couldn't really listen to me that much. And the other people that I was talking to were like across the room, and it was hard for them to hear me anyway. So it was like I should have taken it upon myself as a splash to just paint the base and stuff. But I'm just thinking about like if we do get stuck playing competitive turf war, not painting the base and losing because of it is like a noob mistake that I'm not going to make again. Let me read a little bit of this. Sorry, I kind of zoned out there. I was just having a little bit of fun. Oh god, you guys said a lot. Yeah, if you can unlock stuff from Salmon Run, if you can unlock stuff from grinding Salmon Run, then I'm going to grind it hard because we're going to be able to play online and stuff. Good opportunity to take a break. Oh yeah, no, Salmon Run will, like, there's your way to play the game. Like, oh man, I don't want to like play ranked right now, and Turf War is boring. Well, you got Salmon Run. Rusty, decorate room. Items to decorate your room for useless shit. You're talking about the rewards? Yeah, I know that we're probably gonna have some gear. It would be cool if there's some just useless shit to just have that make you feel cool. Gamepad anymore. The Pro Controller is weird to get used to. It's smaller. Lower your sensitivity. Take some time to get used to it. I think that L3 took so many shots to kill because of lag, not because of not wearing damage. I mean, there could have been a guy with defense on top of it, but still. I think it was just the burst bombs were giving false hit markers there. But yeah, if L3 gets burst bombs, it doesn't really matter what the special is. I think this will be a good build for it. I'm just happy that like Sanic builds are going to be. I think any. Oh man, I got crossfired from everything right there. Of course, it's the only fucking bomb sniffer L3 in the game is in this lobby when I decide not to wear damage. Again, though, this is something that'll happen in Splat 2, so I guess get used to it. But ink resist, you need to stack a lot to get it to do stuff. But I think that a common build when the game first comes out is like pretty much the equivalent of a pure run, a pure damage, and a pure of ink resist. Oh boy. God, we have... What is even going on? I don't know. I personally don't think ink resist will be worth it for me. I don't really find it worth it when it's as cost efficient as it is now, and the fact that it's getting less cost efficient in Splat 2 means that, like, why? I got 2 dynamos on my team. This is like impossible. 2 dynamos and an E-leader. We're never going to move up. But I should probably just try to sneak as far as I can behind enemy lines more often, because my only way to win is to be super fucking aggressive and somehow not get punished. Just gonna ignore this guy for now. Go this way. Meanwhile, my team's actually all dead. You go. I don't know if they're like in my base or what, but I physically can't paint enough to counteract this. So yeah. They were like in our base paint. Did people DC or something? I don't know. QR is not going to be broken. Yeah. So QR can still be good. Yeah, we had a DC and my teammate went 1-7. So there's that. QR can still be good. QR can still be good because if you do one person with QR, it's kind of just like, oh, either this person's painting a lot to the point where like he's going to be going like generally negative, so let's get him back to the map and paint more. That's like kind of a dynamo thing. Or let's try this out actually. We'll see how it plays. So like yeah, damage and so you know you have like your dynamo or whatever that's going to be painting a lot, maybe not getting that many kills, so it can use the QR quick super jump to get back in. But if you damage and defense, apparently in an interview they said that damage and defense is being replaced by bomb defense, but it wasn't like officially confirmed elsewhere, and it was like really sketchy. And also like damage and defense clothes have had their mains replaced while nothing else in the game has. Excuse me. Which is weird because if they're just going to include some gear, why would they include gear that has their mains replaced only for damage and defense gear? So whatever. But what was I going to say? Oh, so yeah. So for one person, QR isn't really the biggest deal ever. However, if an entire team uses QR and quick super jump and maybe some beacons, they can definitely get the pressure up. And like if you get a kill and then you die and you don't get QR, but your teammate dies and doesn't get a kill and he does get QR, your team is still getting the QR to have people fly back in and stuff like that. Especially a beacon user who's probably not going to be getting that many kills anyway. So I think that a team that all stacks QR and they have some stuff, especially like someone who stacks QR and like maybe two people with Toxic Mist, so they can like jump in, Toxic Mist, die, their teammates get the kills, and then they come back kind of thing. Like I think that there's definitely potential there. Ooh. Was that a jet? No, that was a hero shot. I just fucking missed, apparently. This guy has Zuka. Damn it. God damn it. The on-screen map will make it easy to hunt down beacons. But beacons are going to be so good, but because remember Chimera before they started using quick response stealth jump? When they were at their peak is when they were doing beacon spam. When they just put beacons everywhere and use quick respawn and not stealth jump. That's when Chimera was like at their most dangerous. So like definitely don't underestimate beacons. I think beacons actually deserve to get some nerfs. I think that beacons should disappear over time on a timer, and sub power up makes them last longer because beacons are going to be fucking overpowered as shit. If people can run quick super jump, a little bit of quick respawn, and beacons on their team, and just have it like that'll be the replacement for quick respawn stealth jump directly. If not just stacking QR and quick super jump in the first place, that is going to be a big deal. Like, I think that if you want to have like the hyper offense team where you're just going in and you're like crazy aggressive and you're using QR to get back in and stuff, like again, I don't like to kind of talk trash, but there was a top player that was kind of like complaining about like, oh, no QR means the game's going to be slow and boring and people who have fast reflexes won't be able to like do well. It's like, no, that's still going to be in the game. I'm pretty sure that like some beacon pressure with quick respawn, go sneeze. Quick respawn, quick super jump is going to let you have that level of pressure. It's just that now you're going to have to play the matchup instead of it being that literally every single person on every single team should be wearing the strategy that you like to do. Like, there's going to be more to the game. People with different styles are going to be able to actually play their matchups instead of just doing the same thing that everybody else is forced to do. I can't believe we won this because they were kicking our asses. Yes, I hope that there's going to be some better beacon weapons as well. I personally, so here's my plan. When the game comes out, I'm going to be playing heavy. I'm going to be playing with Burst Bomb. Oh, they had a DC at the end. That's probably what it was. Although that guy went 1 and 2 anyway, so whatever. I'm going to play heavy. I'm going to mess with any SMGs that have Burst Bomb or Toxic Mist. I'm going to be messing with any weapon that has Toxic Mist. Really interested in Toxic Mist. And I am going to... I'm going to have at least one beacon weapon as a pocket. I'm going to choose whatever beacon weapon that I think that will be the best, that I think will match my playstyle, and I'm going to pocket that beacon weapon, and I'm going to practice it because I think that beacon weapons are going to be good. Thanks for watching, WebKing. Sorry, my webcam's like dead right now. And yeah, exactly, Luigi. Whatever beacon weapon that I can run QR and quick super jump on is going to be, and that matches my playstyle to whatever extent it can, I'm going to play that weapon. So hopefully, if there's a heavy, if heavy deco gets like beacon, I am going to be quick super jump, quick respawn, run speed, heavy deco with beacon, and I don't give a fuck. Definitely going to be, that's going to be a serious weapon of mine. As far as team comps are concerned, I'm interested with bomb spam teams. Spamming suction and splat bombs, maybe even some of the other new bombs, and toxic mist and such. Teams doing that were good in Splat 1. I think they're going to be even better in Splat 2. And I'm also going to be interested in the quick super jump, quick respawn beacon meta, and I am down to either play one of the weapons spamming bombs or one of the weapons spamming one of the weapons with the one of the weapons spamming bombs or one of the weapons getting the beacons up. And I'm going to practice both. It would be better if I could find a weapon that takes advantage of Toxic Mist on the quick respawn team. But I will definitely be keeping that in mind and trying to come up with a weapon that can use quick respawn, quick super jump, that uses burst bombs, or that uses Toxic Mist, hopefully, and it'll probably be Vanilla Blaster, I guess. I don't know, but who knows? Like, I'll just try to I'll try to keep builds in mind for both styles of teams, for the quick response, quick super jump style of team, and the I'll try to keep builds in mind for the bomb spam teams and the QR super jump teams, because I think both are going to be good, and it depends on who I'm playing with or what the map and matchup is and stuff. I'd like to be able to do both. So we'll see how that works. This is a mean match. Ooh, nice kill, nice kill. Dual Squelch has passable range, but terrible. Dude, if Dual Squelcher gets Toxic Mist, and I can just taste Dual Squelcher getting Toxic Mist and Ink Storm, and if it does, that's gonna be awesome because I can run double bomb on it. Ooh, that's gonna be a really good build. Double bomb Toxic Mist with either Ink Recovery or Bomb Range, depending on the map. as the other two mains. You throw 2 Toxic Mists, you throw your Ink Storm, which comes out really fast, and then you throw out 2 more Toxic Mists. You have 85 frames of recovery. Considering how much lag all the other specials in the game have, 85 frames of recovery with the option of throwing 1 less Toxic Mist to still have 50% of your tank is fucking awesome. That is great. Like, I'm totally okay with that. Like, that blaster did pretty good. That is like such an awesome like potential build. Like, I can't emphasize how much that will be great. Like, it'll have the range to follow up on Toxic Mist. It has decent painting, not the best, but it's like going to be a mid-range rifle. It's going to be able to like take advantage of Toxic Mist so well. Have a really good support special. Like, I'm totally gonna add that to my arsenal if that's the case. I'm gonna play one more. So let's see. What do I feel like playing? Let's do this. Let's do this. What else do we want to put on here? Fuck it. Let's just keep this. Does real breast bombs have a low falling speed? I think they're in line with a lot of stuff, but like, I think all bombs actually have the same like speed. I think it's also just the angle that I'm throwing them at. Because once you throw a bomb, it just gets taken over by the physics engine. There's not like an actual trajectory it has to follow. So I'm not really sure how that works. I do know that burst bombs travel faster if you throw them more, but I don't know. The gravity in this game really actually isn't that fast anyway. If you think about it, like go stand on top of something and jump off. You don't really fall that fast, and bombs kind of fall fast once they're in the air. Like, let's... Yeah, it does kind of seem like it. I don't know. I might go ahead and open up. Ooh, man. Go by that. Hey, what's going on? Gravity in this game is weird. Yeah, I'd have to see how other bombs fall, because maybe all bombs fall like that. I mean, I've always been under the impression that all bombs travel through the air the same. I never felt the difference, but there might be like a falling speed difference. Help this guy out because he's nuts. Let me just be dude and bait my teammate. That's mean. Also, Poison Mist Stingray on L3 and Splat 2 would definitely be appreciated. Did not get that guy. Stingray Toxic Mist would be good because you have to land a really quality Toxic Mist before you can actually take advantage of it. I definitely think I can get good with this weapon long term. It's definitely very punishing when you miss, and I'd have to work on my aim. I'd have to actually like really grind to get good with L3, but I think that I could definitely play this at a high level. I've done so well with L3 in the past, and if this thing ends up being like the Toxic Mist weapon, because honestly, if L3 had been the one with Bubble and Zimmy had been the one with Whale, people have been playing the... Oh no, I didn't get the fucking... Didn't get the fucking disruptor off. Yeah, but if L3 had been the one with Bubble and Zimmy had been the one with Whale, everybody'd be using L3. I think they're about... The main weapons are just about as effective as each other! And they're both just about as good. I think that there's a Splatoon. I think that the Zimmy does have the advantage of being able to mask its charge and then get like a really quick kill. But the L3 has a pretty fast kill time anyway, to the point where it's kind of negligible. I just really hope that there's a better option for Toxic Mist in the SMG class than Splash, because Splash is so bad for it. It gets no fucking range. Man, I bet these are good. Alright, so that's gonna be it for the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one up on YouTube right away. Yeah, I'm gonna watch some VGC with Frank, so I'm gonna hop in Discord after I go blow my nose because I keep sneezing. And yeah, this is a pretty fun one. Someone DC'd again, but yeah. Sorry for kind of ranting on a little bit too much about the emotes for the first couple games at the beginning. Like I said, I'm tired. This is some pretty good iced coffee. You guys are pretty awesome. Shout outs to Bisque for being amazing and doing this. Thanks also for Douglas for doing that twice, and thanks for Coffee, who's not here. I got my first. I forgot to mention. I don't know why I didn't mention earlier, but I got my first Twitch sub the day that I got it. Some guy used Amazon Prime sub on me. Some guy named Coffee, which is really funny. It was his first time seeing the stream. It was during he watched the bucket tournament, and then we kind of had like a chill session afterwards. And this guy named Coffee was like, pretty cool. Here's my Amazon subscription. He stayed around for a little bit. So that's pretty cool. So thanks to him, thanks to Biss, thanks to Douglas. They're officially the first 3 people to throw me money through Twitch. And so the way the affiliate program works is you split money 50-50. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but oh well, I did. I'm sure it's out since there's so many affiliates. Just got indoctrinated in without having to really sign much. But either way, I don't know if everyone does it, but either way, I have to earn $100 combined for me and Twitch together before I can start collecting my money. And I think I'm going to not put any kind of donation button in for now. I want everybody's money that goes to me to support the stream to go towards Twitch NI. The same for partners. Okay. I want that money to go into Twitch NI so that I can actually start collecting the revenue from Twitch, right? At which point I might add a donation button, because I don't have a problem with the 50-50 split, because I wouldn't be able to reach as many people. Like that Coffee guy who showed up, there's no way in hell I ever would have been able to contact him or get a hold of him if it wasn't for Twitch bringing him here for me. So it's totally cool that Twitch gets a chunk of the money, because I wouldn't be doing it without Twitch. I'd rather get double the people supporting me with half the money through Twitch than half the people supporting me with double the money through myself, because that can just fall off at any time. The more people, the better. But I still might get a donation button after I break free of the initial affiliate stage, because I think that having a constant revenue that goes through me and through Twitch, I can use that revenue to show Twitch, hey, you should partner me and stuff like that, is good. But if someone's going to drop a big chunk of money on me, I'd rather it go to me, because they're not, like, if someone's like, oh, here's like $50, like, go buy some streaming equipment, I don't want that to really go, I don't want half of that to go towards Twitch. I'd rather that stay here. I can buy streaming equipment for me, for the local New Jersey scene that I plan on building for Splatoon 2, like all kinds of stuff like that. So like I don't really want to not have a donation button because of that, but I also don't want to have a donation button right now because I want to actually like fill up the beginner affiliate phase. Here's $20. Yeah, well, I mean that $25, like, it's not for an emote; it's to support the person. Let's be real. Oh, and again, now that there's some people here that weren't here earlier, I am going to be making a poll of a bunch of different options for emotes for Twitch. I want at least the 5, and probably also the 10, to be emotes that people can use all throughout Twitch. So I want to get to put it on Twitch and YouTube, and have like a choose 2 thing, where you choose 2 of these emotes, and which ones do you like the best? Which ones do you like the best? Which ones do you think you would use Twitch wide, and I guess Discord wide, compared to the others? And amongst those are GG Winky Face. Let me just read what I have so far. The poll's not going to be up for a little bit, but let's still read what I have so far. So let me go recently closed tabs, Google form. All right, so the ideas I have so far are GG Winky Face. It's, if I have to make, Frank always like, no, I made that one, even though he like took my PSD and finished it. But whatever, I'll make one. Either way, GG Winky Face. It's a winky face with a GG. Yeah, that one right there. The winky face with the GG superimposed on it. I might make the GG a little bit bigger, since it's going to be smaller than what you're seeing here on the screen for Twitch. And that's my first thought. Then there's also bad, which is big, bold, colorful letters that just say bad, and maybe have like a subtle like background, like an explosion or a splat or something like that. And I think that's a really good one that people can spam in like tournament chats. Like whenever someone loses, just bad, 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 bad. So that's a good one. Another one that might be good for tournament chats is a 3-0. Like a 3-0. Hey, what's going on, Astral? A 3-0 emoji, same thing, like kind of like an explosion or a splat, and it's like 3-0. That would be a good one to spam in tournament chats, but I feel like that's more for one when I start. What if I get partnered to have a bunch of emotes, but still I'm putting up there anyway. Swept is a good one, where it's just like a broom like sweeping to the side. So like another one for like tournaments, you can say swept. But I think bad is the best out of those ones. Then for me, an assist emote where it says assist and it's styled to look like the assist like splat that you get when you get an assist in Splatoon 2. It's a new thing. Like in Splatoon 1, when you get a kill, you see like the little like squid with the X's for eyes, like you got a splat. There's an assist logo now too, so I'd have like assist because that's something that would happen in my stream a lot. A coffee cup. I don't know if the coffee cup's even worth doing because there's a coffee cup emoji now that's Discord wide. Like I think it's just COFFE. Yeah, like this coffee cup. So I don't really think that I need a coffee cup emote if there's already a coffee cup built into Twitch now, so I don't think that's a good idea. And then the Hitzel face, like there's the face of me from like Squidstorm where I'm like whatever, it's like a funny face, like we could do that. Again, this seems like partner stuff when I get a bunch of emotes. But the last option, so what I'm going to do for my $25 emote, because I'm going to be the only one using my $25 emote, and anyone who uses it for me is going to be doing it to support me. I want the $25 emote to be something that I want to use, and I don't care. Yeah, that's the Hitzel face, and I don't care really. Like I do care what people want, but let's be honest, I'm going to be using that thing way more than anyone else. So I want it to be something for me because I get my own emotes. So I'm going to make some super disturbing. let's real quick. Let's see if I can just post. So here's like my first attempt at this. That should be able to bring it up. Oh, let's just click on it real quick, just so that it can be seen by. Can I not? There it is. It's kind of hard to see on Firefox. It's kind of hard to see on stream actually, but yeah, it is a. I want to make a really disturbing face. Like I want it to be like you saw that it's like a Let's open it back up. Like here we go. All right, a little bit bigger there. So I want this like really disturbing looking creature. That is a donkey's mouth, where his lips were pulled back so you could see his gums, and then I put his eyes on top of the mouth. And I just want to have like a really like this is just a proof of concept. Like I want to find like a face that might look a little bit more like it's laughing, or some better eyes. It definitely needs better eyes. But to have like these really like funny and gross emotes where like you can put on the end of a joke, because like I love how people get freaked out when I post like rip cry or like the hand with the face on it and stuff like that. People get like disturbed. So I'm definitely making that for the $25 emote. Like that's happening, and because I'm gonna use it for myself. But maybe people like that stuff more than like the GG and the bad and all that kind of stuff for tournament. They'd like to have a bunch of these really disturbing face emotes. So maybe if I make some that look funny, people are like, oh yeah, these are starting to look pretty funny. Like I definitely want these. I could just make all three of them that. And because like I know people will be like, oh, that's so gross, how could you possibly use the emote? But if you have them and people have a pretty big reaction every time you type them in chat, you're gonna use them, especially if they're faces that actually can apply to like what you're normally going to be saying, like regular emojis. Like if there's a smirk and like a laughing one and like an angry one or something like that, yeah, there's the rip palm, yeah. So like if I can make a couple of those that are like really clear and really creepy and really funny, maybe people will want that too. So there's options. So I will what I'll probably do is I'll probably try to break it up into categories. I'll have like the Twitch wide option, the personalized from my stream option, and the really creepy face option as like which of these three would you want me to go for, especially for the $5 one. And then from there we can kind of like, okay, let's narrow it down a little bit, let's get some of these faces and stuff. So yeah, I've kind of, that was a little bit longer of an explanation that I want to make for the end of the stream, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to Douglas Bisk and Coffee for throwing me the bits and throwing me the subscription. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. And look forward to that poll that poll of the different emotes and stuff in the near future. That should be I want to get it up as fast as possible. Like, I'm not gonna rush it, but I would like to I would like to gauge what you guys want on Twitch and YouTube, and I would like to gauge what I should be doing as fast as possible so I can get them done, upload them to Twitch, and then wait the long ass time because all these affiliates have the Twitch emotes up. I expect maybe a month or two before these emotes actually go through because there's so many fucking affiliates, like maybe even longer. So I'd like to, I mean, I'm not going to be ahead of the curve because there's other people that probably had their emotes ready ahead of time, but still, I want to be able to do that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry for ranting. Love you guys. Bye.